Hey there, tubes. It's been raining for about 2 weeks straight, which is unusual for this area and unusual for the middle of May for this area. So anyway, yeah, it's a little muddy, and gonna take and go to the chiropractor and try hit up the junkyard, see if they got any bullnose parts over there. Well, that was kind of a bummer. In that whole junkyard, there was only one bullnose, a couple brickies, some OBS, but just one bullnose. Stole the gauge cluster out of it because I don't have a tack, so having a tack would be nice. And my air vents are kind of shot, and the ones in it were nice, so got a couple things off of it. And good way to waste a day, I think. Been driving the truck around for a few weeks now after the break-in and everything, and I passed smog, hooray, which is big step for this truck. I don't know about big step for this truck. It just means I'm registered and I can drive on the highway. And now that it's registered, I'm going to pull the transmission out and get it fixed, because I have had some issues with their gear and there's a lot of play in there, and I don't think there should be. I did reseal the whole thing, but I'll build an engine. I'm not going to build a transmission. So got some goodies in store. Just to show you guys what we're dealing with here, it's the regular small block Ford bell housing into a NP435 transmission, 4-speed, granny low, no overdrive. And then in the back is this Borg Warner 1345. It's not even the 1356. It's cast right here on the back, 1345. I do not know the significance of the rest of the numbers, but this transfer case is leaking. I was going to have this rebuilt, but I got a deal on a NP205, and I had that in another truck, and I really liked it. And I'm going to do the twin stick on the 205, so I can separate my front and back wheels, which should be cool. So what we're doing right now is we have to pull the 4 bolts off the bell housing and pull this cross member out, shift the whole thing back, and then we'll drop it down. So FedEx just came and they dropped off this box from Advanced Adapters. Should be the Ranger torque splitter. give me a little overdrive in the Bullnose here. So let's open this up, and I got this input shaft for my transmission just to see if it fits. Oh, there it is. Here's just a quick overview of my plans before I take some of this stuff off to the transmission shop to get rebuilt. This is a Ranger torque splitter from Advanced Adapters. It is a 27% overdrive gear splitter. What that means is you get half gears in between your gears, plus with the NP 435 with no overdrive, now I'll have overdrive. So I'll have 8 gears with overdrive now instead of just 4. So I'm excited about that. It'll make pulling some hills a little bit easier. This is NP 205, and I plan on doing the twin stick conversion, so I'll be able to isolate either front or rear. Honestly, I don't really want the dig function that some guys want with the front only. I really just want low range in the rear for backing up and hooking up to trailers. So it's a lot of overkill for one thing that I like. This is the old Borg Warner 1345. It's going away. Junk. Don't want it anymore. If anybody wants it, leave a comment. But nobody wants those. And this is old trusty NP 435 4-speed granny low. But I'm going to send it off to get rebuilt because I'm having some issues with the 3rd gear synchro and have been for a while. Sorry I wasn't able to film most of this. It was just a lot of the same jack up and down and sliding shafts together. But so we have the Ranger torque splitter right there. We have an NP 435 and then a blank space where I'm going to put that NP 205. Just as soon as I swap out these for the twin stick kit. Now, just like it says in the directions and on their website, the Ranger 2-speed is 7.5 inches wide or long, so it moves my transmission shift location from there to back here. So I'm gonna have to make some modifications to my trans tunnel here, but that's not a big deal. It's been a long couple weeks on this transmission project. I took my transmission to a shop here locally. They did not want to work on it. Were unable to get parts for it, even though I can buy parts on Google all day long. I'm not good with transmissions, so I picked some up, a freshly rebuilt NP 435 from XP Performance. I will leave the link to their website down below. Great experience with them. It shows up. It's very well put together. I had to make a couple modifications to where the throwout bearing slides on. Otherwise it won't mate to the Ranger kit from Advanced Adapters. But aside from that, everything's gone really smooth so far. I'm hoping to have this back together within the next week or two. All for this video. I'm going to start working on these couple things and get those out to you next week. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.